welcome to A Well of Inspiration. My name is Erika, and I just wanted to do a really quick video just to talk about, moving to a different country or a different city. I did the Wanderlust tag before, and I was kind of inspired to do this video just to talk to you and maybe get to inspire you to try and move somewhere where you've never been before, just on the fly. So if you saw my previous video, you'll know that I moved to London at the end of August 2 years ago, so in 2011. And I had been to London previously, twice actually, and I loved it. I went when I was a teenager, and then I went right after I finished my university degree. And I fell in love, and I always, it was always in the back of my head to kind of move to Europe and experience something different, because I was living in Canada, Toronto before. And, I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna go. My best friend was already living there. She was doing teaching. And the Olympics were coming up the following summer. And another one of my dreams was to be a part of the Olympics, whether it was either to work for the Olympics or just to be there, as a spectator, just to kind of be around it, absorb it, and really just be there. And so yeah, I had an amazing job here in Toronto before I moved, and I was going to be, promoted. I had another job offer, and I had to turn everything down because in the back of my head, I knew I wanted to go. So I up and left by myself, with one suitcase and a carry-on that was so full, it's unbelievable. And I just went. I had no idea where I was going to live. I mean, I was staying with my friend for a month, and after that, I had no idea. We were either going to live together or I was going to get a place on my own. I didn't know anything about London except for the touristy places that I had been to before. But I thought this was my opportunity, There was no other time that I was going to do this. I was still young, and I thought, I'm just going to go. I don't have anything really holding me back here. I didn't have a boyfriend. I didn't, I had a job, but it was kind of like, I'm just going to go. And I am so glad that I did. I mean, when I first got there, it was hard. It was so hard because I had to basically start life from scratch. I had no bank account, I had nowhere to live, I had no idea about anything. I mean, before I moved, I was living at home, and I had a bank account set up for me, and it was just such an eye-opening experience. And I just wanted to, let you guys know who are kind of maybe thinking about going or too scared to go and say, no way, that it's possible. It's possible to go, and my life has changed, 100%. I feel like I grew up when I went. I feel like my eyes were open to so many things that I didn't know before. I grew as a person, and when you have to make friends and you have to get a job and you have to basically put yourself out there, it really helps you understand who you are, and it helps you get to know yourself like you never thought you would, and you get to kind of see what your limits are and what you're capable of doing, which I think is very important. So I went, and I was doing contract work most of the time, but I was traveling, I was making friends, I went to Paris, I went to India, I met my fiance. So it was something that I want everybody to go and experience, and I wanted to put this up just for that reason, to inspire you to go. Don't be scared. I wasn't scared, I was more nervous. I thought I was going to go there, be there for 6 months, live off the money that I saved here, and then go bankrupt and have to come back home. That was my biggest fear. I wasn't really afraid of anything else other than running out of money. Sorry guys, the camera died, and now I've kind of lost track of mine, but I'm pretty sure I was talking about how I was, I got to travel a bit. I met my fiance, and yeah, it's just things happen. And if you're determined and you're willing to make it happen for yourself, then I think it's something that everyone should do, you know. I went on my own. But you know, if you have a significant other, if you're married, if you have kids, if you're, you know, on your own, if you're a girl, you're a boy, you're just finishing university, you're, you know, whatever part in life that you are, if you think that there's an opportunity for you to go, do it. Because I think if you don't, you will regret it. For example, when I was offered a job here, it was one of, you know, it was a dream job really for a company that I wanted to work for a really long time. And I remember it kept me up nights. Like I cried because I knew I really wanted it and this was my opportunity, but I turned it down because I had to go. And there's, you know, in the back of my mind, I wasn't happy. So of course, if I was thinking, wow, like now, you know, I want this job, and if I take it, then every day I'm gonna sit at my desk and I'm gonna say, you know, today I could have been in London. You know, what if? And I would have regretted it massively if I didn't go. You know, and like I said before, when I moved, it was hard. And even now, moving back, coming back from London, because I had a job there and they offered me, you know, a long-term contract, and I had to turn that down because, you know, due to circumstances, and you know, with my fiance as well, he got a job here. We had to move back, and it was difficult to make that decision, but you know, we came back, and I'm very happy with where we are now, and you know, how we're living and where we're living. It's amazing. And now when I think about it, I'm like, thank God I went. Thank God. Even though now I'm back and it's hard to kind of, you know, restart life, it's worth it. It's 100% worth it. So I guess after all my rambling, the moral of the story is, and you could probably guess by my video title, is just go. If you're thinking about it, chances are you want to do it. So do it. Do it, because if you don't, you will regret it. And yeah, let me know if you are thinking about going. Just let me know in the comments, or you know, email me. I'll link my email down below, and I would be very happy to answer any kind of questions that you have, you know, with anything, whether it be moving to London specifically, you know, or really moving to anywhere. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!